What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? NBA Finals Game 2. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Shout out to everybody in the building. Doesn't matter where you're watching it from. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, wherever. It doesn't really matter. What up to you? This is NBA Finals Game 2, the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Pacers lead 1-0. Shout out to everybody who's watching. If you're watching right now, let me know who you got winning this game. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who you got winning Game 2. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder or do you got the Indiana Pacers? Who do you got winning Game 2? If you're just starting to watch too, this is the NBA Finals live stream, live reaction. Shout out to anybody who's watching, whatever platform you're watching it on. Be sure to like and subscribe on whatever platform. Make sure everything's going good. Okay, we got NBA tip-off officially at 8 o'clock. Y'all know how the NBA does it, man. It's going to be a little bit late. So it says 8 o'clock, but NBA tip-off is really going to be at 8:10 or 8:15. Whatever platform you're watching on, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are streaming Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Okay, let's make sure everything's good to go. Okay, we are live. Let's check where we're at. Whatever platform you're on, if you just started watching, this is Game 2 of the NBA Finals, live reaction and commentary. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Make sure we got everything working right. We've got a couple keys to the game to get into before the game starts. The Indiana Pacers currently lead the series 1-0. Last game, Tyrese Halliburton hits a game winner, leaving 0.3 seconds on the clock and puts the Pacers up 1-0 in the NBA Finals. The Pacers did not lead for any point in that game up until the last part of the game, where 0.3 seconds left. Absolutely unbelievable. Not only that, the Indiana Pacers had a total of 24 turnovers the entire game. They had 19 in the first half, and then they had another 5 in the second half. So this Indiana Pacers team came back down from 15. Their largest deficit was 15 points. They came back down from 15 in the fourth quarter, clawed their way back up, and ended up hitting the game winner. Tyrese Halliburton hits the game winner. The Indiana Pacers did not lead at any point during the game. In the first quarter, they led. It was tie, I think 10-10 at one point in the first quarter. But after that point, it was pretty much all OKC. OKC led from anywhere from 10 to 15 points at the max, but it did not matter to Indiana. No matter how many turnovers they had, no matter how many mistakes they made, they still kept it close. They found a way to come back, and Tyrese Halliburton hits the dagger at the end of the game to give the Indiana Pacers the win. So this Indiana Pacers team, man, I said it before, they are like absolute cockroaches. They will not die. It doesn't matter if they're down by 10, 15, 20. They don't care. They will do whatever it takes with the power of friendship and camaraderie to be able to get back, claw their way back to a win. So one of the key matchups in this game is going to be, again, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander versus Tyrese Halliburton. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander actually had a very good game last game, but this game, he will have to take over. There's a couple shots at the end of game 1 that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander missed. Actually, right before Tyrese Halliburton hit the game winner, there was one open look. It was a fadeaway, I believe around mid-range, a little bit past the free throw line on the left side. The SGA had an open look. and he could have hit that shot to essentially ice the game and put it away. He ended up missing that shot. The Pacers got the rebound, and they went back. Tyrese scored and ended up putting them up 1-0. But for all intents and purposes, the Oklahoma City Thunder, if they were coached a little bit better in that situation, should have been able to close out that first game. So we'll see what's going to happen. So SGA, again, will have to have a phenomenal game. Tyrese Halliburton, again, for the Indiana Pacers, will have to have a phenomenal game. But let's start with OKC. One of the players who had a very slow start in game one was Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams did not really come alive until the second half. He will have to have a good game, both offensively and defensively. And then I believe Chet Holmgren will have to have a good game as well, too. I think last game he was just a little bit okay. But this game, he's going to have to be a presence on the defensive board and the offensive side, I believe, in order for the OKC Thunder to be able to have an opportunity. The one good thing going for the Oklahoma City Thunder after this loss is that they typically bounce back extremely well after losses. Oklahoma City Thunder, I believe, in the last round, also lost game one against the Minnesota Timberwolves as well, too, and then went on to win the rest of the series. I could be wrong with that. Let me double check that. OKC versus Timberwolves. Yes, that is correct. So in the last series, round 2, or the Western Conference semifinals, the Minnesota Timberwolves ended up winning game 1 in OT in OKC, and OKC proceeded to win every single game past that point. So it seemed like the Oklahoma City Thunder get a little bit of nerves in game 1, which is okay. It's regular. They're an extremely young team, but this will be the team to prove they can bounce. This will be the game to prove they can bounce back and really tie this series up, get their confidence back, and really see if they can be the team, the number 1 team in the NBA that they were this season with the MVP. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's time to be able to put a stamp on this. So I think the keys to this game for Oklahoma City Thunder are, again, SGA has to have a good game. Again, we know they're the best defensive team in the NBA. So the Oklahoma City will just have to continue playing their defense the way they usually do, but they're going to have to do it through all 4 quarters. They got to understand that if you let up for 1 quarter, for 1 stretch, Indiana Pacers will come back and they will kill you. I think Jalen Williams has to have a breakout game. He has to do really, really well. Lou Dort defensively is always going to be that lockdown defender, but I think Chet Holmgren has to have a good game as well, or else the Pacers are going to be able to win this. Now, for the Indiana Pacers, we already know this team is crazy, man. This team can come back down from 10, 15, 20. I think Tyrese Halliburton has to have a good game. Last game, he hit the game winner, but outside of that game winner, on an offensive standpoint, he wasn't the greatest. He did dish out a lot of assists. I believe he had double digits for assists, but I think he has to be more of an impact player offensively in scoring. I think Andrew Nembhard off the bench, as well as a couple other players off the bench, need to have an impact. Obi Toppin off the bench, he's been phenomenal. He was hitting threes all game last in game 1. In game 2, he's gonna have to do the same. We already know Pascal Siakam is gonna have to have a good game as well. So I think it's gonna be the main thing. I think some of the bench players are gonna have to contribute. Obi Toppin, as well as Andrew Nembhard. And I think that Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton need to have a solid game offensively in order for them to win this. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to adjust, so we're going to see what's going on. But anybody who just started watching, man, shout out to you, man. This is the NBA Finals Game 2 live reaction. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, wherever, man, give your boy a like and subscribe, man. We're going to be streaming the entirety of the NBA Finals. This is Game 2. The Indiana Pacers lead 1-0. If you just started watching, man, let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Do you got the Oklahoma City Thunder, or do you got the Indiana Pacers? Post it in the chat. Let me see what you guys got going on. What you think? Post it in the chat. Let me know who you got. Do you got the Indiana Pacers, or do you got the Oklahoma City Thunder? Indiana Pacers or Oklahoma City Thunder for Game 2. I want to know what you guys are saying. Shout out to wherever y'all are watching, man. Let me know where you're watching from, man. Put it in the chat. I want to know where you guys are watching from. Got people from all over the world watching, man. It's the NBA Finals, Game 2, man. Who you got? Indiana Pacers or Oklahoma City Thunder? Wherever you're watching from, man, I appreciate it, man. Give me a like, follow, subscribe. Regardless of what platform you're on. Let me reiterate some of the keys to the game. So starting off, the Oklahoma City Thunder, similar to how they did in the first game, they got to set the tempo. They got to be extremely aggressive offensively. I think SGA has to be aggressive offensively. But I think they also need to get Chet a little bit more involved. Chet Holmgren. Get Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams more involved early on. We know the Oklahoma City Thunder is going to play great defense, but they need to be able to lock the Indiana Pacers down through 4 quarters. You cannot let up. This Indiana Pacers team is dangerous. For the Indiana Pacers, Halliburton, I think early on has to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive side. Needs to score a little bit more. Last game, he did not score a lot, but he did do a lot on the offensive side in terms of assists. And then he obviously hit the game winner. So Halliburton has to be a little bit more aggressive. I think Pascal Siakam will have a good game as well too. Pascal always has a good game. He will have to be aggressive as well too. And we know how the Indiana Pacers are in transition. They're a fast-paced team, but they also need to reduce turnovers. Last game, they had an extreme amount of turnovers, which is what allowed them to have as much as a 15-point deficit going into the third quarter or into the fourth quarter. The Indiana Pacers can't do that this game. You can't have 19 turnovers going into the first half. You're not going to win the game. Oklahoma City is not going to make the same mistakes they made in the first game. So it's imperative that the Indiana Pacers slow their pace down, make sure that they reduce as many turnovers as they can. You cannot have another 24 turnovers in a game and expect to win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They will make the mistake once, but they're not making this mistake twice. They understand how dangerous this Indiana Pacers team is. So I think those are the keys to the game. I think you need to have a strong game, obviously, from SGA, from Tyrese Halliburton, from your stars. But I think also the supporting cast in Chet Holmgren needs to be a little bit more of a menace on the defensive front and on the offensive front as well too. So those are the keys to the game. If you just started watching, man, shout out to you. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you're watching from, and also let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. We got the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, Game 2. Live reaction here right now, man. I appreciate it also if you like and subscribe, man. On YouTube, we're on the road to 500. If you're watching on Twitch, man, shout out to you. Wherever you're from, man, let me know. Give me a like, subscribe. Also, give me a comment below and let me know who you're rooting for. You got the Indiana Pacers or you got the Oklahoma City Thunder? Okay, what time is it? What time is it? 7:50. Y'all know how the NBA does it, man. The NBA never starts on time. So it says 8 o'clock kickoff or 8 o'clock tip off, but this game ain't starting until 8:10, 8:15. So you already know what it is. But if you just started watching, man, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This game, Game 2, is in Oklahoma City. The Pacers are currently up 1-0. Make sure everything's going good, man. Okay, let's get some messages going in the chat. Okay. Make sure everything's working here. Good to go. Anybody who just started watching, man, shout out to you. Let me know where you're coming from and let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Okay. Let's see who odds got, man. So it's like the odds got Oklahoma City Thunder winning this game. Again, Vegas got Oklahoma City winning game 2. But I want to know what you guys think, man. Who do you think takes game 2? Sound off in the comments below. And shout out to anybody who just started watching, man, wherever you're watching from. Game 2 of the NBA Finals, the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last game was a movie. This game, I guarantee this game is going to be just as entertaining as well. Okay, let's test some of the stuff, see if it's working. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fix this and see if it's working. For some reason this ain't showing properly. Glarino says Pacers get it done. Shout out to you, Glarino, for tuning in and watching, man. Game 2 is gonna be a movie. You think Pacers get it done, man? Okay. I honestly think watching from Germany, man, that's dope. Watching from Deutschland. I've never been, man, but I want to go eventually. That's dope. I didn't know basketball. Actually, nah, basketball is definitely popular in Germany, man. I was just watching you guys play France in the Nations League earlier today. But yeah, I think Pacers definitely got a good chance to win this game, but I think Oklahoma City, they know how dangerous the Pacers are. They made the mistake once, and I think they're going to adjust. I think it will be a close game, but I think Oklahoma might take game 2. I think they're going to tie it up 1-1 before they go back to Indiana. And shout out to you, man. I appreciate you watching all the way from Germany, man. Shout out to Germany, man. Shout out to Germany. Anyone else who's watching whatever platform you're watching on, man, let me know who you got winning game 2 of the NBA Finals. Right now we're in pregame. Yeah, you have Dirk basketball. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir, you do. Dirk Nowitzki, man. That guy is a legend. That guy is an absolute legend, man. Forgot about Dirk Nowitzki. And who else you got? You got Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder is also from Germany as well, too. You guys won the FIBA World Cup in, what was that, 2020? Or was it 2020? I think they moved it to 2021 because of COVID, right? But yeah, shout out to Germany, man. Franz Wagner, yes, of course, Franz Wagner as well, too. He's on Orlando Magic, right? Yeah, he's tough. Didn't he just get a big contract, too? Man, now that you're saying that, man, Germany does got some hoopers, man. Germany got some hoopers, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Also, Isaiah Hartenstein on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I didn't realize that he was born in Germany too. So yeah, Germany got a couple. I don't know if he plays for the German team, Isaiah Hartenstein, but I know that I think he was born in Germany, and I think he grew up there. So that's worth some. So yeah, man. So what? Dirk is a legend. Hartenstein, Franz Wagner, and then Dennis Schroeder. You guys got a lot of hoopers, man. We got to watch out for Germany, man. Yeah. Hartenstein's mother is German. Yeah, and I think his dad was American. I think his dad used to play in the NBA too, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Germany, man. Wherever else you guys are watching from, man. I appreciate the watch, man. We're on the road to 500, man. If you're liking the stream so far, like and subscribe, man. Right now it's NBA pregame. Tip-off is about to start soon. Let me know who you guys got winning game 2 of the NBA Finals. You got the Indiana Pacers or you got the Oklahoma City Thunder. And let me know who you think is going to get NBA Finals MVP. Put it in the chat, man. Who do you got winning NBA Finals MVP? I want to know. Who you guys got winning NBA Finals MVP? check out this other stuff here. Make sure everything's going smoothly. Oh man, y'all got everybody so far is voting for the Thunder to win this game. Okay, y'all got the Thunder winning this game, man. Nobody thinks the Pacers gonna win except for Glarinho. Honestly, this series is so close to call, man. It's really hard to say. Any game could be anybody, man. It could be anybody, man. Even last game, Oklahoma City Thunder. If Shea hits that shot at the end before the Pacers get the ball back, and Tyrese Halliburton hits that game winner, they could have easily closed the game off there, man. Shea just missed that shot. It was a wide open look, and Shea just ended up missing. But it could have been anybody's game, man. Could have been anybody's game. Must be Shea, yeah. Yeah, I think so far the odds in Vegas have SGA winning MVP. But I want to ask y'all this. If the Indiana Pacers win the series and they become NBA champions, who should win NBA Finals MVP for the Pacers? Should it be Siakam or Halliburton? Because overall, I think Siakam's been playing slightly better, but Tyrese has been hitting the game winners. And he's been dishing out a lot of the assists. He's been facilitating a lot to allow the Pacers to be able to stay in the game and not be killed off down, 10 points, 15 points, whatever. So I want to know what y'all think. If the Indiana Pacers win the NBA Finals, who do you think should be NBA Finals MVP? Only if the Pacers win, though. Only if the Pacers win. Okay. Looking at SJ, man. SJ looks locked in, man. He looks like he's not playing this game. We got game 2 of the NBA Finals, man. If you guys just started watching, man, I appreciate you for watching. We're on the road to 500. Subscribe, like the video, whatever platform you're on, man. I really appreciate it. This is game 2 of the NBA Finals. Put it in the chat, man. Let me know who you got winning game 2 of the NBA Finals. You'd have a lot of water, man. Okay. Game's about to start, gang. Y'all excited, man? I'm excited, man. These playoffs so far have been absolutely amazing, man. All the upsets. New York upsetting Boston. Indiana upsetting the Cavs. I think the Western Conference has been pretty exciting as well, too. And I must say, I'm happy that the Indiana Pacers made it to the finals instead of the New York Knicks, man. I think the Indiana Pacers, their style of play, they match up a lot better against the Oklahoma City Thunder than the Knicks would have. I think the Knicks would have probably get swept pretty quickly. I think it might have been a 5-game series if the Knicks made it to the finals. Especially with the way the Knicks' former coach, the way he coaches, man. But I think the Pacers are a lot more dynamic. It's a lot more stress put on the OKC Thunder. I think the Indiana Pacers, the way they play basketball, counters against the Oklahoma City Thunder defense a lot better than the New York Knicks would have. I think the New York Knicks would have got clamped, especially Jalen, bro. Because the New York Knicks, man, they like to, especially in that fourth quarter, man, they just like to essentially give Jalen the ball and go ISO for the rest of the game. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder would have been able to exploit that pretty easily. Anybody else who just started joining the stream, man, whatever platform you're watching on, man, I really appreciate it, man. Give a like to the stream, subscribe. This is game 2 of the NBA Finals. Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. I want to know who you guys got winning. Put it in the chat. Who you guys got winning? The Oklahoma City Thunder or the Indiana Pacers for game 2, man? Let me know who you guys got. Right now, we're approaching NBA tip-off. Like I said before, the NBA never starts on time. NBA says 8 o'clock tip-off, but it's going to start at 8:10 or 8:15. All the players right now are warming up. Oh, right now they're showing Tyrese Halliburton's game winner. So just for context, for anybody who missed game 1, The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers were pretty much in the first quarter. They at one point they were tied 10-10. From that point, the Oklahoma City Thunder pretty much led for the rest of the game. It went everywhere from 10 points to 15 points throughout the rest of the game. It would fluctuate all the way to the fourth quarter, where the largest lead was 15 points. So essentially, past the first quarter, the Oklahoma City Thunder led the entire game until the fourth quarter, where the Indiana Pacers came back, took that 15-point lead and crushed it until it was only a 2-point lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an open look to put the game away and win it for OKC. He misses. The Pacers get the ball back. Tyrese Halliburton obviously calls for it. Goes to the right side, hits a jumper, 0.3 seconds left, and ices the game. So the Indiana Pacers led the game for only 0.3 seconds before they actually won the game. And Oklahoma City Thunder literally led for the entire game up until 0.3 seconds were left in the fourth quarter. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, we get the game starting. Should be starting after this commercial break, man. Anybody who just started watching, man, shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. Put whoever you got winning this game in the chat. It's game 2 of the NBA Finals. If you got OKC, put OKC in the chat. If you got the Thunder winning, put Thunder in the chat. Sorry, if you got OKC winning, put OKC. If you got the Pacers winning, put Pacers. Get that out of here, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We're on the road to 500. Like, subscribe, man. I really appreciate anybody who's watching, man. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Game should be starting shortly. Kendrick's intern says Pacers. You got the Pacers winning, man? He's got the Pacers winning game 2. Now, when you say Kendrick's intern, you does that mean Kendrick Perkins or does that mean Kendrick Lamar? You got to clarify that, G. But shout out to you. You got the Pacers winning, man? That's tough. That's tough. Kendrick's intern, man. Where you coming from? I gotta know. I gotta know if you're from Indiana, man. Or you from Louisville, huh? Louisville, that's in Kentucky. Am I right? Is that Kentucky? I know my geography is pretty good, my guy. Louisville got to be Kentucky. Hey. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. He was a beast at Louisville, too. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. But Kendrick's intern got the Pacers winning, man. Okay. So we got a couple people. So far in the polls, it looks like it's mostly people think that oh no, it's 50-50 right now. Okay, 50-50 in the polls, man. So like I said, it could be anybody's game, man. It could be anybody's game. Shout out to you, Kendrick's intern watching from Kentucky, man. Shout out to Kentucky, man. Kentucky, y'all got Louisville, KFC, man. That shit, Kentucky dope, man. So let me ask you, Kendra's intern, man. You got, do you think Pacers will win the series? Or do you think OKC will win the series, even though you got the win in this game? And who do you think will be MVP? I got to know who you guys think will be finals MVP, man. I'm curious. Again, shout out to anybody, regardless of what platform you're watching on, man. Give your boy a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500. This is the NBA Finals Game 2, man. Let me know who you guys got winning Game 2 in the chat. And let me know where y'all are from, man. Demis and Terry. The game should be starting soon. Okay, NBA Finals about to start. Oh, D-Mitch went to Louisville too? I didn't even know that. And when you say Terry, you mean Terry Rozier? Rozier? How you say the name? Rozier? Let me see that. Did Terry Rozier go to Louisville too? Oh, he did. I didn't even know that. Damn, Louisville got some hoopers, huh? That's pretty tough, man. I did not know that D. Mitch and Terry both went to Louisville. That's tough. Got Hallie in 7. I don't think it's going to be that easy. Honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens at all, man. This Pacers team is so dynamic, man. Like, you think you got them, and by the end, they're clawing their way back. Literally, any one of these games is going to be based off one possession in the fourth quarter. That's how I feel. Okay, game has officially started. We are on. We are live. Okay. Wallace scores the first basket for OKC. Hallie has the ball right now. Siakam pulls up, hits the 3. I'm gonna update the scoreboard for y'all. Anybody who just started watching, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for watching and tuning in. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500. This is the NBA Finals Game 2. Let me know who you got winning this game in the chat. Okay, Home Green puts up a bucket in the paint. Oh. You know, just let y'all know the scoreboard might be slightly ahead of the actual game. A lot of the times the live broadcast is slightly delayed. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Nembhard has the ball right now. Pass it to Turner, back to Nembhard. Screen, Nembhard pulls up. Bucket. All money. Pulls up from the left side. All money. Home Green has a ball. Oh. Back to SGA. SGA to the corner. Ooh, misses that badly. Almost airballed that corner 3. I mean, I don't know how this series is going to go. I hope it goes to a game 7 because these two teams are so evenly matched unexpectedly that I would love to see a game 7. Before the series started, I said OKC in 6, but man, I think it might actually be OKC in 7. But I can see how you got Pacers in 7 as well too. But it's going to be a tough matchup all the way through. Nembhard has the ball. Got 7 to shoot. Pulls up. Misses. Lou Dort with the rebound. SGA has the ball. Back to Lou Dort. Lou Dort pulls up. 27-footer 3. Hits it. Thunder up 2. Miles Turner passes it off to Siakam. SGA is on Siakam. Oh, he falls back. They call it travel. OKC gets the ball back. Man, Lou Dort, that was a deep 3. That was like a 27-footer, man. That was pretty deep. Shout out to anybody who just started watching, man. NBA Finals live stream game 2. Let me know who you got winning game 2 in the chat. OKC, or you got the Indiana Pacers. Jalen Williams got the rock right now. Turns it over. Pacers got it back. Andrew Nembhard has the ball. Tyrese Halliburton. Nemhard has the ball again. Oh, deflected out of bounds. Will be Pacers ball again. Let's see if this other overlay is working. About that, y'all. Miles Turner has a ball. 3 seconds to shoot. Pascal Siakam has to put one up. Goes in and out and hits the top of the scoreboard. So Thunder will get the ball back. Fix this. There you go. And the Indiana Pacers lead the series 1-0. Tyrese Halliburton hit the game winner in game 1. SGA pulls up from the, hits his first bucket of the game. Wow, that's crazy. SGA had 38 points in the first game and they still lost. Usually that's not happening. Miles Turner pulls up, glass, hits it, banks it in. Right now we got Jalen Williams with the rock. Looking for SGA, corner 3. Hits it. SGA to Nemhard in the corner. Corner 3. Hits it. This game is very fast-paced so far. But it looks like OKC is being extremely aggressive. Oh. Jalen Williams tries to go to the paint. Gets blocked. Same with Pascal Siakam. He tries to go to the paint. Gets blocked by Chet Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren almost loses the ball. Loses the ball out of bounds. Pacers ball. So it seems like both these teams are trying to come out strong, but they're also making a couple of silly decisions, some turnovers early. Halliburton misses a 3. SGA has a ball. Oh, SGA loses the ball. Another turnover. Nemhard has a ball. Looking for that pick and roll with Miles Turner. Draws a foul and he's going to go to the line. So we got Andrew Nemhard headed to the line. Okay. We got the first commercial break going on. Take a look at some stats, man. There you go. Sorry, I'm going to fix that scoreboard. Okay, so let's see how everyone is doing right now. So we got OKC shooting 55% from field goals so far. Indiana Pacers are shooting 44%. From three-pointer OKC, they've only had 2 three-point attempts so far. They're shooting 50%. Indiana Pacers are shooting 40%. The Indiana Pacers so far have 1 turnover, and the Oklahoma City have 3 turnovers. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have 5 rebounds for the team, to the Indiana Pacers 2 rebounds for the team. So far, pretty even stats for the most part. These teams are both getting warmed up. They're both trying to be extremely aggressive starting off. You can see that the Oklahoma City Thunder are trying to get Chet involved really early, and also trying to get Jalen Williams involved really early as well too. And the same on the Indiana Pacers. You see Tyrese Halliburton's not shying away from 3. He already took a 3. Nemhard has hit a 3 already. And then Pascal Siakam, before break, has already been driving to the paint, trying to get the Indiana Pacers to the free throw line, trying to get them some inside buckets. So far, Oklahoma City Thunder lead 10-12. We are on commercial break. Let's remove some of this spam from the chat, man. Let's move some of this spam, man. Let's remove all of this right here, man. Okay. Shout out to anybody who's watching, man. Whatever platform you're watching on, I appreciate it. We're on the road to 500, so make sure to like and subscribe. NBA Finals Game 2 live stream, man. Just removing some of the spam from the chat, man. This is ridiculous, fam. All right, we back. All right, we got Nemhard. Misses the first free throw. Andrew Nemhard hits the second. SGA pulling up the rock. SGA gets fouled. Mathurin gets his first foul. SGA will be heading to the line. SGA hits his first free throw. Damn, on that replay, it looks like SGA might have traveled a little bit. SGA misses the second free throw. Andrew Nemhard has the ball. Gives it to Halliburton. Miles Turner shoots a three, misses. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton gets fouled. Oh my days. Oh. Halliburton to Mathurin. Oh. Oklahoma City versus a turnover. SGA. Oh, might be jump ball. OKC ball. There's a little fight for the ball underneath the basket. OKC got that ball back. SGA went to the paint. Tried to assist it. Got a little bit lost in there. OKC gets the ball back. So now we got Alex Caruso in. Alex Caruso will be good for their defense. Oh, Alex Caruso gets in the corner. Puts up a three. Miss. Halliburton with the rebound. Pass it to Mathurin. Back to whoa, deep three, but oh. That was a super deep three. Oh, Caruso another three. Hits it, knocks it down. Looks like the NBA took a little bit of that criticism and put some NBA Finals icons on the paint to let everybody know that this is actually the finals, man. I don't understand how in game one they don't have anything on the court that signifies this is the NBA Finals. It's a little bit ridiculous. Back in the day, where the logo is at the mid court, they used to have a big trophy to let people know that it's the NBA Finals. I don't know why you would ever take that away. I don't know what the NBA is doing, man. Halliburton has a ball. Wide to Mathurin. Catch. Ooh, pulls up. Corner three, hits it. Lou Dort. That's a long three. Misses. Shout out to anybody who just started watching the stream, man. NBA Finals Game 2 live reaction, man. We're on the road to 500. Like and subscribe if you're rocking with us. And let me know who you got winning Game 2. Oh, Caruso to the rack. Knocked out by Miles Turner. OKC will get the ball. Put it in the chat, man. Let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals, man. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder winning at home. We got the Indiana Pacers stealing another game in Oklahoma. And let me know who you got for NBA Finals MVP. Oh. Harkenstein pulling up. He gets fouled. Harkenstein will go to the free throw line. Harkenstein from Deutschland, Germany, for y'all that don't know. I didn't know he was German until recently, man. I just Googled that. German mother, American father. Used to hoop as well. Look at this cow, man. Gotta double check this. There you go. Harkenstein misses the second shot, hits his first. Obi Toppin, corner three, hits it. Tie game. Obi Toppin has been on fire these entire playoffs, man. Hitting three after three after three. Keeping the Indiana Pacers alive in so many different games. Oh, SGA tries to get a floater in there, misses. Pacers can take the lead. Obi Toppin. Ooh. Tries to go up to the glass and gets blocked by Chet Holmgren. He knocked that shit out of here. Okay, we got a commercial break. Chet Holmgren is making himself be known on that defensive front, man. Obi Toppin went in there for that layup, and you got that shit got knocked the hell out. That's that OKC defense, man. They're OKC. I think they're trying to let the Indiana Pacers know very early on that they're going to be on the defensive. They're going to be a defensive problem, but the Indiana Pacers are hanging in there, man. It's a tie game. This could be anybody's game. This can be anybody's game. Let's delete some of these. I need a mod, man. I need a moderator, man. A lot of spam in these comments at the same time, man. Quit some mess, man. Anybody who just started watching, man, let me know where you're coming from and let me know who you got winning this game too in the chat. You got the Indiana Pacers or the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're on the road to 500 subs, man. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're rocking with the chat. We're going to be streaming every single game from the NBA Finals. Next game, Game 3 in Indiana, will be streaming on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, I believe. So tune in for that. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals and doing live reactions. I want to know who y'all got winning the NBA Finals and in how many games. I originally had Oklahoma City Thunder before the series started. I had OKC in 6, but I don't know, man. It could be OKC in 7. I really don't know how this game's gonna go. I think it's gonna be tight game the entire way through, and I think it's gonna come to the fourth quarter, one possession to determine who wins every single game. These teams match up extremely well against each other. OKC's defense against the Indiana Pacers' fast pace, breakneck speed, man. I think they match up extremely well, and they're extremely entertaining to watch. But I think Oklahoma City is just slightly better, just slightly better. So I think OKC takes it in 7. But boy, I think it's going to be a wild ride. I think it's going to be an extremely exciting series. But shout out to anybody who just started watching, man. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Okay, we're back from commercial break. Okay, game's back. Pacers got the ball. Back to Tyrese Halliburton at the top of the key. Tyrese Halliburton steps on the court. Backcourt violation, man. You got to watch where your feet are, man. Come on. This guy got to pay attention, man. How you having backcourt violations, man? Stepped right on that line. Giving the ball back to OKC for no reason. SGA. Isaiah Jones. In and out. Tries to shoot a 3, in and out. Pacers got the ball. Obi Toppin has it. Gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton pulls up. 3. Money. Ooh. Nice move by Jones. Got nifty under that basket. One of them, you know what I mean? One of them nifty moves underneath the basket. Halliburton tries to do a pull up in the lane. Misses. OKC gets a rebound. SGA. Home green. Pulls up for, looks like a long 2. And he hits it. SGA has been a little bit less aggressive in his quarter. What's going on with this thing, man? Isaiah goes up. Ooh. Nice move by Isaiah Jones. Chet Holmgren just had his, should have been a 3. He had his foot just right on that line. You got to step back a little bit, man. Every point counts in the NBA Finals, man. The extra 1 point could make a difference in the game. McConnell has the ball. Another corner 3 by Nembhard. Misses. OKC has the ball. Isaiah Joe pulls up, misses. Sorry about the scoreboard, y'all, man. I don't know why this thing is having technical difficulties today. There we go. SGA has the ball right now. In the paint. Pulls up. Miss. Neesmith. Catch and shoot. In and out. Holmgren gets the rebound. Gets fouled. Yeah. That's a foul game. SGA's pulling the ball up. Oh, is SGA going to pull up? Got the ball. Looks like he's looking to get to the paint. Kicks it out to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren pulls up. 3. Chet Holmgren has been extremely aggressive from 3 so far. The first shot, he tried to hit a 3, but it ended up being a 2 because the foot was on the line. But this shot he hit. Oklahoma City up by 4. We're slightly behind, just under 30 seconds left in the first quarter. SGA pulls up. 3-pointer. Oh, in and out. Right now, Oklahoma City has a double bigs in. The Oklahoma City Thunder lost to the rebound game last time. I think they lost by around 6 or 7 rebounds. Every single defensive and offensive rebound is going to matter in the NBA Finals, so they need to make sure that they can counter the fast pace of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Or sorry, of the Indiana Pacers. Holmgren has 9 points already. SG has been pretty quiet, which is a good sign. You got the other members of the team stepping up. SG has had a slow start so far. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam has a wide open look. Doesn't get it off in time. Okay, end of the first quarter is officially done. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder who went on a little bit of a run. They're up 26-20. Right now, Chet Holmgren has had an offensive explosion. He's been extremely aggressive, bringing it to the rack, hitting 3-pointers, hitting deep 2s, and also being a presence on the defensive front as well. So shout out to Chet Holmgren. If Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams can have a good game tonight and SGA can just close it off as a closer, then I think the Oklahoma City Thunder have the opportunity to be able to win this game. It looks like they're also trying to counter Indiana Pacers on the boards as well by having the 2 bigs in there. They have Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren in there at the same time. It looks like they're really trying to increase their chances by getting an offensive rebound or 2. Defensive rebounds as well. Let's take a look at what we got so far. So that was one thing, especially on the offensive rebounding front in the game 1. Indiana Pacers out-rebounded the Oklahoma City Thunder, but right now it's even. End of first quarter, both teams have 11 rebounds, so that's good. From field goal, the Oklahoma City Thunder are shooting a lot better than the Indiana Pacers right now. Oklahoma City Thunder shooting 47% from field goal. From 3-pointer, they're shooting 36%. And they have 3 turnovers, as well as 11 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 33% from field goal. They got 37% from 3-point. They have 3 turnovers and also 11 rebounds. So, like I've been saying, man, these teams are both extremely evenly matched. They complement each other really well when they're playing against each other. And in turnovers, rebounds, and in 3-pointer, they're damn near shooting the same percentage. Outside of the Indiana Pacers missing a couple 3-pointers and layups, their field goal percentage would be pretty close to what the Oklahoma City Thunder have as well too. So far, pretty evenly matched game. The score shows that as well. Not sure what's up with this scoreboard today, man. There you go, 26-20. That's the actual score. Oklahoma City's up by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Chet Holmgren has come alive offensively so far and has made himself a presence on the defensive front. Let's see. So Chet Holmgren leads all Oklahoma City Thunder scorers with 9 points. He has 2 rebounds, 1 block. SGA has 6 points, a quiet 6 points actually. It doesn't really feel like 6. He has 3 assists, 2 rebounds. We got Lou Dort with that 1 3-pointer. And we got Alex Caruso with a 3-pointer off the bench as well. For the Indiana Pacers, we got Andrew Nembhard, who leads scoring with 6 points. We got Pascal Siakam, who's hit a 3-pointer. Miles Turner has 2, and Tyrese Halliburton with a 3-pointer as well. So through the first quarter, pretty balanced on both teams so far. Jalen Williams, which is a key to watch. I think he's going to be the X factor for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Williams has to have a good game offensively for the Oklahoma City Thunder to win game 2. Currently, he has 0 points, but he has 2 rebounds and 2 assists. So even though he hasn't scored yet, he's contributing to the game in other ways. But Jalen Williams, I think, Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams they both need to have good games in order for the Oklahoma City Thunder to be able to outlast the Pacers and win this game and tie the series 1-1. We know the Indiana Pacers are going to win with the power of friendship. So even if Tyrese Halliburton doesn't have a good game, someone else will step up on the Indiana Pacers. But the same thing is going to have to happen for OKC. It has to be a team effort. You cannot just rely on SGA to be able to win. SGA had 38 points last game and they still lost. So I think the same is true for this game. Andrew Nembhard step back 3, misses. OKC has the ball. Jalen Williams pulls it up. Oh, nice move. In the paint, OKC scores. Andrew Nembhard has a rock. Passes to Siakam. Pascal Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard is looking for a pick and roll. Nope. Pick and roll, Miles Turner. Gets to the corner. McConnell. Hits it down. Corner 3 from Mitch McConnell. Jalen Williams to the rock. And 1. McConnell tries to draw the charge. Instead gets called for the foul. Jalen Williams hits the bucket, hits a layup, and will now head to the free throw line. So the Oklahoma City Thunder are now starting to extend his lead. Jalen Williams hits the free throw. Right now, SGA and Chet Holmgren are on the bench. They're resting. Turner has the ball. Mathurin pulls up. Misses. Doesn't go. Jalen Williams with the ball to Caruso. They call goaltend. Caruso went up for the ball. Siakam swats it, but they're calling him for a goaltend. Pacers get that. Yeah, they already hit the glass before Siakam blocked it. That's definitely a goaltend. So OKC extend their lead to 10. Another turnover. Ball gets back to Caruso. Oh, offensive foul called on Caruso. I thought it was going to be a blocking foul, but nope. Offensive foul on Caruso. Are they going to challenge this? Okay, it looks like the OKC is going to save that challenge instead of challenging this play. McConnell has the ball. Gives it to Miles Turner in the paint. Miles Turner gets it. He was looking for the foul. Refs didn't give it. OKC is bringing the ball back up. Wiggins to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tries to get it back to Wiggins, but it gets intercepted by McConnell. McConnell to the rack. Mathurin gets a layup. So now the Pacers are closing that lead. OKC was up by 10 just a couple, about 30 seconds ago, and now they're closing that gap. Again, the Pacers can close that gap extremely quickly. Corner three by Caruso. Misses. Hartenstein with the rebound. William tip. Oh, that was wild sequence. Pacers get the ball back. Caruso tries to dive for the ball for the steal, but misses. We got McConnell wide open. Misses a three. OKC gets the rebound. Right now, SGA and Chet Holmgren are on the bench resting. Jalen Williams has a ball. Mid-range threes, money. Pacers call a timeout. Okay, so it looks like right now the Oklahoma City Thunder has found a way to counter the current lineup that the Indiana Pacers have going on. They have Hartenstein, Jalen Williams on there, and Alex Caruso. So far defensively, they've still been able to hold the Pacers back. The Pacers are still closing that gap. Thunder have led by as much as 10 points so far, but it's still an extremely close game. Let's take a look at some stats and see what's going on. Right now, Andrew Nembhard is still a leading scorer for the Indiana Pacers. He has 6 points. Pascal Siakam has 3. Tyrese Halliburton has 3. And then Miles Turner is the second leading scorer with 4 points. Benedict Mathurin has 5 off of the bench, and Obi Toppin has 3 off the bench. And then for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Chet Holmgren still leads scoring with 9 points. He has 2 rebounds and 1 block. Jalen Williams actually is starting to come alive as well too. He's doing well. He has 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So Jalen Williams is having a pretty balanced game all around. He's doing extremely well. 4 assists and 3 rebounds already. SGA, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. So SGA has had a good game so far as well too. And then from Alex Caruso, you have 5 points off the bench. Isaiah Joe, 2 points off the bench. And Isaiah Hartenstein off the bench, but he's been more of a defensive front. He has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. So overall, you're getting good points from your starters and your bench play from both teams. The only person who hasn't really scored on the Indiana Pacers is Aaron Nesmith, but that's okay. He'll probably come alive in the second and the third quarter. But overall, both teams are pretty balanced. Oklahoma City Thunder, with their 2 bigs, is definitely leading on the rebound front. They got 16 rebounds versus Indiana Pacers 12 rebounds. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder have 5 turnovers to the Indiana Pacers 4. From 3-point, it's slightly different now. Oklahoma City is shooting 33% from 3-pointer, while the Indiana Pacers are shooting 37%. And then from field goal percentage, Oklahoma City Thunder is shooting 50%, the Indiana Pacers 37%. Get some water, gang. Man's is parched. If you just started watching the stream, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know who you got winning game 2 of the NBA Finals. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder, you got the Indiana Pacers. Put it in the chat. Right now we're on commercial break. We're just waiting for the game to come back. Story of the game so far, it's been a pretty close game on both sides. I can't say one team, even though the Oklahoma City Thunder are leading right now, I can't say that they've played extremely or that much better than the Indiana Pacers. It's still a pretty close game. Right now, Tyrese Halliburton is resting, and he can come alive at any point. And right now, SJ has had a pretty quiet game as well too. He could also come alive at any point. SGA had 38 points in game 1, even though they lost. Watch party in Indiana. Okay, game is back. Nemhard to Obi Toppin. Pascal Siakam got it. Chet Holmgren on Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam pulls up, misses. Holmgren gets it. Back to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams to the rack. Gets blocked by Siakam. Oh, we got that out of there. Obi Toppin to Mathurin in the corner. Chet Holmgren's on Mathurin. Mathurin looks like he wants to cook Chet. Corner 3 to Obi Toppin. Fake. Pulls up. Misses. Chet Holmgren with another rebound. Passes it to Jalen Williams. Oh, Chet Holmgren almost turns it over. Passes it off to Wiggins. Wiggins pulls up for 3. Hits it. Oklahoma goes up by 11. Tyrese Halliburton's about to come back in game. Oh, fast break Williams. Gets wrapped up by McConnell. He will shoot free throws. Jalen Williams is having a phenomenal game so far. He's been great on the with rebounds. He's had a couple assists already. He's been dishing out some passes, and he's been scoring a lot too. So he's been just having an all-around good game. He will go to the line. Hits the first shot. Halliburton's coming back in. Lou Dort is also coming back in for Oklahoma City. They're going to have Lou Dort guard Tyrese Halliburton all game. Jalen Williams at the free throw line. About to attempt a second. He hit the first. Jalen Williams hits the second. So who came back in? So Andrew Neesmith comes back in for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton comes back in. And Ben Shepherd comes in. Oh. Indiana Pacers missed the layup. Oh, went to Chet. Woo. Chet throws it down in the paint. Indiana Pacers take a timeout. It looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder have really adjusted their lineups to be able to combat whatever Indiana Pacers are putting out there. He had Chet Holmgren wide open in the paint. Every time he's going to knock that down. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are extending their lead. Oklahoma City Thunder now lead 42-27. Over the last couple of minutes, Oklahoma City Thunder have extended their lead. Jalen Williams is having a phenomenal game so far. He's contributing in all ways: rebounds, assists, points. Currently, he leads the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sorry, he's second leading scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Currently, he has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Right now, Chet Holmgren is leading Oklahoma City with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. SGA so far has had a pretty quiet night, only 6 points so far, 3 assists. But if you ask me, this is a good sign for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You have your other contributors doing extremely well, starting off the game. You have a significant lead on the Indiana Pacers. And now on top of that, if you have SGA come in and come alive and really close this game off, then it's pretty much OKC Thunder. I think the Indiana Pacers are having a pretty slow night so far from Tyrese Halliburton. But we all know how the Indiana Pacers do it as well too, man. They can start off slow. It doesn't really matter. They can be a 10-point lead, 20-point lead. They will find a way to adjust and come back later on in the game. If you just started watching, man, let me know where you're watching from. Put in the chat who you got winning game 2. You got the Indiana Pacers, the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are on the road to 500, man. Give your boy a like, subscribe, wherever your platform you're watching from. It's much appreciated, and it helps out quite a bit in the algorithm. So if you just started watching, man, give a like and subscribe, man. I really appreciate it. We are on the road to 500. Let's take a look at some more team stats, man. So I think Oklahoma's strategy with the two bigs is working. They have 20 rebounds to Indiana Pacers 13. Last game, Indiana Pacers won the rebound battle, especially on the offensive rebound front. So OKC has definitely made the adjustments to be able to counter that and to be able to win the boards this game so far. Right now, SGA is on the bench, getting some rest. But the Oklahoma City Thunder overall have a pretty comfortable lead. We got just over 7 minutes left in the second quarter. If they can keep this lead into the halftime and be able to make the adjustments as the Indiana Pacers make the adjustments, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder can win this game and regain their confidence. Even though Tyrese Halliburton hit the game winner in that first game, it was really OKC's Thunder's lack of adjustments that lost them that game more than the Indiana Pacers, even though the Indiana Pacers are dangerous, don't get me wrong. But the Oklahoma City Thunder had plenty of opportunity to close that game out, and they just didn't make the adjustments at the end. And SGA missed a couple wide open looks, which could have iced that game out. Game is back. Tyrese Halliburton is back in. We got Lou Dort guarding Tyrese Halliburton. Lou Dort is an all-defensive NBA all-team first defense. And Neesmith goes on Chet Holmgren and scores. We got SGA bringing the ball back. SGA is back in for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Getting that pick and roll from Wiggins. Out in the corner to Chet. Chet pulls up. Oh, Chet misses the jumper. Oh, long pass from Halliburton gets intercepted. OKC gets the ball back. Oh, Wiggins looks like he wants to take that three. Back to SGA. SGA 101. Mathurin's guarding SGA. SGA is looking to cook Mathurin. Pulls up. Got it. Money. SGA in that mid-range, man. Straight cooking Mathurin. We got Tyrese Halliburton has a rock. Tyrese on Chet Holmgren. That's a mismatch. Tyrese Halliburton. Oh. Indiana loses out of bounds. OKC ball. Look at that replay. SGA just cooking Mathurin. Oh my God. Look at that footwork. Absolutely beautiful. That mid-range game, man. All y'all complaining about there's too many threes in the NBA, man. This is your guy, SGA. Mid-range monster right here. SGA gets to the rack and one. He will go to the line. SGA is starting to come alive now. Oklahoma City lead by 17 right now. If Indiana Pacers do not adjust, it's going to be a long night. The Oklahoma City Thunder are a great defensive team, and they will make, it seems like they figured out the adjustments that they need to make. Chet Holmgren is having a good night. Jalen Williams is having a good night. If SGA starts to erupt, it's going to be a long night for the Indiana Pacers. Everybody in the crowd is chanting MVP, MVP. Yeah, SGA was MVP. SGA hits both free throws. Sorry, hits the extra free throw for the and one. Tyrese Halliburton to Neesmith. Neesmith back to Tyrese Halliburton. Neesmith looks like he wants to pull up and goes to the paint. Dort is guarding him. Gets a shot up, misses. Harkenstein with the rebound. We got Wiggins pulling the ball up. Oh, pulls up, three. Hits it. Wiggins with the three. OKC leads by 21. Turnover. Turner tries to get to Siakam in the paint. Turnover. SGA gets the ball back. Thunder have went on a 17-2 run in the last 5 minutes. Oh my God. 17-2 run is crazy. Absolutely insane. Wiggins crosses up Tyrese. Back to three. Hits it. Straight money. Straight money. Anyone who just started watching, man, I appreciate you watching the stream, man. We're on the road to 500. Like and subscribe if you're rocking with the stream. Ooh, nice move by SGA. Let me know who you got winning game 2 of the NBA Finals. Currently, the Thunder are up 52-29. It has gotten out of control the last 5 minutes. Thunder have been on a 19-2 run in the last 5 minutes, which is absolutely insane. Oklahoma City Thunder are putting belt to ass right now. Oklahoma City Thunder are putting belt to ass right now, man. Shout out to anybody watching, man. I really appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subs. Give your boy a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot in the algorithms. This is the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers, game 2 of the NBA Finals. Oklahoma City Thunder lead 52-29 right now. There's just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been on a 19-2 run in the last 5 minutes. They've just completely blown this game open. SGA has come alive. Jalen Williams has come alive. Chet Holmgren has come alive. It's gotten a little bit out of control, man. It's been a 19-2 run in the last 5 minutes. Absolutely insane. It looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder have made the adjustments from game 1 to be able to combat all the changes from the Indiana Pacers and the substitutions. And they now lead by 23 points right now. Crazy. Ghost 102. I'm gonna just say Ghost. I'm gonna just call you Ghost. All right, man. Ghost says, do you think the Pacers can still win? Ghost, that's a crazy thing, man. The Pacers can still win. The Pacers have been down by 15, 20, 25, and they've found ways to come back and win. Now, when they've came back and win, that have been against teams that have defenses that aren't as good as OKC Thunder. OKC Thunder have the best defense in the NBA. And all time, they've actually had, defensively, they've had a historic season. And the other teams that the Indiana Pacers face did not have that. But the Indiana Pacers, man, if any team could come back from down this point, from down 20 points, 23 points, it's the Indiana Pacers. Absolutely, it's the Indiana Pacers. So I think it is definitely possible. But against the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's going to be a little bit harder than it was against the New York Knicks or the Cleveland Cavaliers, just because Oklahoma City Thunder has an extremely good defense. But anything's possible, man. Anything's possible. And shout out to you, Ghost, man, for watching. Anyone else who just started watching, whatever platform you're watching on, man, I appreciate the like and subscribe, man. We're on the road to 500 subs. It really helps me out a lot in the algorithm. This is NBA Finals Game 2. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. The next Game 3 is on Wednesday. We're going to be streaming that live as well. Backcourt violation, turnover by the OKC Thunder. OKC currently leading by 19. Before they went to commercial break, the OKC Thunder were on a 19-2 run. 19 in the last 5 minutes of the game, they've been on a 19-2 run against the Indiana Pacers. Pacers just had no answer for whatever OKC was getting at them. Chet Holmgren checks back in the game. Hartenstein comes out. Williams also comes out as well. Pascal Siakam has the ball right now. Gets inside and one. Pascal Siakam will go to the line. This guy, Pascal Siakam, is such an underrated player, man. If there was a vote for at least for me, for most underrated NBA superstar or NBA star, it's got to go to Pascal Siakam, man. And this is coming from a Raptors fan too. Like what he did on the Toronto Raptors for their 2019 championship. Just completely underrated, man. Just completely overlooked. Pascal Siakam is a phenomenal player, man. It's no surprise that after the Indiana Pacers get Pascal Siakam, now they're in the NBA Finals. 2 years removed from that trade. Sorry, 1 year removed from that trade. Shout out to anybody who just started watching, man. NBA Finals Game 2. Let me know in the chat who you got winning this game. You got the Pacers or the Thunder? And who do you think wins the series? I want to know. Put it in the chat. Shout out to anybody who started watching, man. Give me a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs. Let's get it. Looks like Indiana Pacers are really starting to get their groove back. Pascal Siakam passes it back to Nembhard. Passes it back to Pascal Siakam. Is Alex Caruso on him? Pascal Siakam gets to the basket. Too easy. Too easy for Pascal Siakam. SJ puts it back to Jalen Williams. Wide open three, misses. Pascal Siakam, corner three. Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith hits. And Indiana just scores 10 points in what seems like 2 minutes. And this is what I'm telling you, man. This is exact. Indiana Pacers, man, they can score 10 points just like this. Like it's nothing. They're down by 21 and they just cut that lead down so quickly. Okay, so we're on commercial break. Let's take a look at some of the team stats and see what's going on. There's just under 3 minutes left in the second quarter before halftime. OKC is shooting 50% from field goal percentage. From three, they're shooting 35%. They have 7 turnovers and 23 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 40% from field goal, 38.9% from three-pointer, and they have 8 turnovers. And they got 16 rebounds for the Indiana Pacers. So again, the OKC with those 2 bigs, Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, when they have them in the lineup, is really helping them win on the offensive board. Sorry, on the rebound front. Turnovers is essentially pretty much the same. 7 rebounds for OKC, 8 for Indiana Pacers. And this is a pretty close game. Right now, it is 54-39. There's just under 3 minutes left in the second half. So in the second quarter. Who I think is going to win? I think it's going to be a close game up until the fourth quarter, but I think the the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be able to close this one out. I think they'll probably win by maybe like 3 or 5 points. It'll be an extremely close game. I think it'll be a 1 or 2 possession game going into the fourth quarter. But I think the Oklahoma City Thunder understand how important this game 2 is, and they're not going to let it go loose. So I think Indiana will be able to make those runs and be able to close the gap just because that's the type of team that Indiana is, and they're so fast-paced. But I think that the Oklahoma City will be able to do enough to outlast them, at least in the fourth. But that's just what I think. Alex Caruso, wide open three, hits it. Oh, another turnover. SGA pokes it away from Nembhard. Alex Caruso, another 3 in the corner. Misses it. Halliburton with the rebound. Pascal Siakam. He's on Wallace. It's a mismatch. Pascal Siakam is too long. Pause. Pascal Siakam gets fouled. Nice. And Ghost, it looks like you want the Pacers to win. Am I right? You got the Pacers winning? You think they'll come back? We got Pascal Siakam at the free throw line right now. He will shoot 2. Pascal Siakam misses the first free throw. Pascal Siakam has been extremely terrible from the free throw line this entire playoffs. In every single round in this playoffs, he's been a pretty bad free throw shooter. That might be one of the few weaknesses in Pascal Siakam's game right now. Pascal Siakam hits the second free throw. Jalen Williams brings up the ball for OKC. Jalen Williams gets the screen from, oh my God, brings right to the basket. Jalen Williams. That was too easy. Gets a screen from Chet Holmgren. Tyrese Halliburton brings up the ball. Looks like he's trying to score quickly. Neesmith, wide open. Misses. Chet Holmgren with the rebound. SGA has the ball. We got just under a minute left in the game. SGA crossing up everybody. Mid-range, pull up. Misses. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. We got Alex Caruso guarding Pascal Siakam right now. He's looking for the outlet. Blocked by SGA. Neesmith tries to go for the rack. Gets blocked by SGA. Pascal Siakam, long three. Misses, gets the rebound. Now we get to the Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton being guarded by Jalen Williams. Halliburton pulls up. Misses off the mark. Indiana gets the offensive rebound again. Nembhard gets fouled. Nembhard will go to the line with 4 seconds left in the quarter. Indiana Pacers just happened to get some lucky rebounds in that the ball just bouncing, especially the one that went back to Nembhard. Just bounced in such a weird way that just Nembhard was the only person in that area. So you got three attempts on that one possession. And now we got Nembhard at the line shooting free throws. He will shoot 2. Nembhard misses the first free throw. We got Chet Holmgren on the bench now. He'll be resting. Nembhard shoots the second one, hits the second free throw. There's 4 seconds left in the game. Oh, kick ball. OKC loses it. Nembhard shoots another shot. Air ball. Okay, that's the end of the half. The OKC Thunder lead 59-41. OKC try to extend that lead. Looks like OKC's ready to go, man. Okay, OKC leads by 18 points at the half. Okay. I'll be right back. And then we'll come back and look at some of the stats. Appreciate to anybody who's watching, man. Like and give your boy a like and subscribe, man. Trying to, whatever platform you're watching on. We're on the road to 500 subs on YouTube. Shout out to anybody who's watching on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're at, man. I really appreciate the like for the algorithm. Subscribe if you can. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals moving forward. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'll be right back. We'll be back in a minute to look over some of the stats from halftime. What's good, y'all? What's good? We back. Oklahoma City Thunder lead at halftime, 59-41. So far, this game has been mostly OKC. Shout out to anybody who's watching, whatever platform you're watching on, man. We are on the road to 500 subs. So whatever platform you're watching on, man, like, subscribe. I really appreciate it, man. It helps me grow. Let's take a look at these stats, man. So right now, Oklahoma City Thunder are shooting 51% from field goal, 36% from 3-point. They have 8 turnovers and 25 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers have closed that rebound gap a little bit. They have 21 rebounds. They have 9 turnovers and 30. They're shooting 31% from 3, and they're shooting 34% from field goal. Man, right now, SGA, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams have really made their mark on the game. They've come alive. It really started with Chet Holmgren. He started off extremely strong. He has 11 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. After Chet Holmgren got hot, so did Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams right now has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then SGA came back in recently and just topped it off. So he has 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 assists. And you're getting a lot of contribution from the bench as well, too. Aaron Wiggins off the bench has 8 points. Alex Caruso off the bench has 8 points. So it's been a lot of help from your supporting cast for OKC. Defensively, they've been extremely great as well, too. At one point, towards the end of the second quarter, the Oklahoma City Thunder went on a 19-2 run. So there's a 5-minute stretch where the Oklahoma City Thunder went on a 19-2 run against the Indiana Pacers. And this is where this lead essentially got blown out. At one point, it was like a 3 or 4 point lead, and they just blew that thing entirely out, man. So now the Oklahoma City Thunder lead 59-41. They've led by as much as 21 points at the max of the game. And it looks like so far they've been able to have an answer or a counter for whatever lineup Indiana has put on the floor. So far, Tyrese Halliburton, like most games, is starting off extremely slow, only has 3 points. Andrew Nembhard is leading scoring, and Pascal Siakam is leading scoring for the Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam has 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Andrew Nembhard also has 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you know how the Indiana Pacers go, man. I think everybody understands how the Indiana Pacers play by now. Yeah, they're down by, 17 points right now, 18 points. But Indiana Pacers are a second half team. They will adjust. They will come back, and they will close the gap for this game. I think that this game will come down to, it'll be a 1 to 2 possession game in the fourth quarter, and whoever can play the lockdown defense or hit those big shots to close the game out will win this game. I think this time will be Oklahoma City Thunder, just because they don't want to be down 0-2. I think being down 1-0, losing that first game in that fashion at home, they understand that they cannot be down 0-2 going back to Indiana. So I think OKC will outlast the Indiana Pacers in this game. But again, that's just what I think. There's still a game to play. But this is what the Indiana Pacers do, man. They start off slow. Tyrese Halliburton can have a game where he has almost no scoring, and somehow the Indiana Pacers can find a way to claw their way back in. But I think right now the bench for Indiana Pacers has been a little bit weak. But we'll see what happens in the second quarter. Sorry, in the second half. But in terms of the rebounds, it's pretty close between both teams. From 3-point, it's pretty close. 36% for OKC versus 31% from Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton can easily get back in the game, hit a couple 3-pointers. Obi Toppin can come in, hit a couple 3-pointers, and TJ McConnell can hit a couple 3-pointers, and this game can become closer within 5 minutes. They can cut that lead down. So anything can happen. It's really going to be on Oklahoma City Thunder to be able to defensively adjust. It looks like that starting off with the 2 bigs with Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren really helped them in the first half. So we'll see what happens in the second half, man. But so far, it's been all OKC. SGA's been going crazy. He has 15 points at the half. Chet Holmgren's been going crazy, 11 points at the half. And I think that's one of the key differences in this game is that Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams have put their mark on this game a lot earlier in this game. If Jalen Williams can continue to contribute and Chet Holmgren can continue to contribute, SGA, I think, can still have a quiet night, and the Oklahoma City Thunder can come out of this with a win, with a W. But I want to know what y'all think. Who you guys think wins this game? Do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder close this out, game 2, and tie the series 1-1? Or do you think the Pacers can come back again and upset the Oklahoma City Thunder at home? And if you just started watching, man, I appreciate anybody who's watching, man. We're on the road to 500 subs. Give your boy a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot in the algorithm, or whatever platform you're watching on, man. I really appreciate it. We'll be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals moving forward. Game 3 is on Wednesday, so make sure to like and subscribe or follow whatever platform you're on. We will be streaming Game 3 live as well. If you just started watching, man, put it in the chat, man. Let me know who you got winning this game, game 2, and let me know who you think is going to win the series and in how many games. Before the series started, I had OKC in 6. But I think how evenly matched these teams are, this could potentially go to a game 7. I think if it does go to game 7, I'm giving OKC the slight nod. I think OKC would close it out in 7. But I want to know what y'all think, man. Sign off in the chat. Appreciate to anybody, whatever platform y'all are watching on, man. I really appreciate y'all. Halftime is almost done. Oh shit, right now the lightning is going on in OKC right now. That's gotta be a sign. Gotta be a sign. Gotta stay hydrated, gang. Halliburton is very vocal, man. OKC is 7 for 19 from 3-point. Pacers are 7 for 22. So pretty poor free throw shooting from both sides. Sorry, 3-point shooting from both sides. Okay, game is back. We are back from halftime. So right now, OKC leads 59-41. Game is back. We are in the third quarter officially. Let's see if the Pacers can close this gap. What do we got here, man? Pascal Siakam has the ball to Tyrese Halliburton. Back to Turner. Turner goes to the paint. Gets fouled by Chet Holmgren. He will shoot free throws. Turner goes to the line. Attempts his first. Hits the first free throw. Misses the second free throw. Williams with the rebound. Lou Dort's bringing the ball up. Pascal Siakam guarding him. Passes to Jalen Williams. Pacers are trying to pipe defensive pressure. Holmgren has the ball. Going on Miles Turner. Spin move. Miss. Looks like the Pacers are coming out with a little bit more defensive fire. Miles Turner wide open. Shoots a 3. Misses. What's it called? Loose ball foul. Yo, this guy Holmgren's so skinny, bro. How does he even move like that? Tyrese Halliburton got it. Miles Turner, jump shot, hits it. Looks like the Pacers are starting to close that gap again. Down by only 15 now. SGA has the ball. Going to the paint. Wide open Jalen Williams. Hits a three. Nemard has the ball. Looking for an open man. Gets it to Neesmith. To Turner. Turner's on Holmgren. Draws a foul. Miles Turner will go to the line again. Man, SGA just drawing all the defenders into the paint. Just to get that outlet pass to Jalen Williams in the corner. Wide open, easy money for him. Miles Turner hits the second. Right now, OKC up by 18. Man, what's the call, man? What's the call? What's the call, man? SGA has the ball. Andrew Nemhard guarding. Whilst next on the open shot. Halliburton has the ball. Driving to the paint. Outlet to Miles Turner. Miles Turner again on Chet Holmgren. Misses the shot. OKC gets the ball back. SGA is putting in work on Neesmith right now. SGA mid-range jumper. Money. Man, SGA is just a monster with the mid-range, man. They're showing the replay. SGA just putting moves on Neesmith, man. How you supposed to? The footwork is just elite. So much space. SGA just creates so much space with those moves. Miles Turner, 26-footer, hits it. SGA has the ball. Again, that's picking the screen from Chet Holmgren. SGA shoots it. Almost and one. Misses slightly, doesn't get the bounce. SGA will go shoot free throws. Again, shout out to anybody who started watching whatever platform you're on, man. I appreciate it. We're on the road to 500, man. Give your boy a like and subscribe. We'll be streaming every single game from the NBA Finals. Next game, Game 3, will be streaming on Wednesday. If you just started watching, man, let me know where you're from and let me know who you got winning this series. And who you got winning this game, too. Who you got winning Game 2? SJ hits the first free throw. SJ hits both free throws. Tyrese Halliburton will bring the ball up to Neesmith. Gives it to Miles Turner. Back to Halliburton. It's knocked out of bounds by SGA. Indiana Pacers will get the ball back. Defense. Passes Siakam in the corner. Corner three, Siakam misses. Wallace gets the rebound. Wallace is going to the lane. Looks like he wanted to go to the rack, but he pulls it back. Jalen Williams almost turns the ball over. Gives it back to SGA. Jalen Williams wide open. Shoots a three, misses. Siakam in the lane. Too much on it. Misses. Gets a rebound. But he gets fouled. Pascal Siakam will shoot 2 free throws. Pascal Siakam is one of the most underrated players in the NBA, man. Absolutely. Any Raptors fan knows that. One of the best kept secrets in the NBA, man. SGA bringing the ball up. We got Nembhard guarding SGA. He gets the screen from Wallace. SGA pulls up 3. In and out. Get the rebound by Miles Turner. We got Tyrese Halliburton bringing the ball up. Gives it to Miles Turner. Ooh, that ball just looks like it was about to go in, but pops back out. Neesmith hits a 3. Okay, OKC cut it to 14. OKC takes a timeout. OKC can feel that the Indiana Pacers are trying to get momentum and they want to cut that, make some adjustments, so they take a timeout. Take a look at the stats, see what's going on. Right now, SGA is leading OKC in scoring. SGA has 19 points. Jalen Williams has 12. Chet Holmgren has 11. Isaiah Hartenstein, 8. Alex Caruso has 8 off the bench, as well as Aaron Williams, 8 off the bench. On the Indiana Pacers side, it's pretty balanced. We got Andrew Nembhard with 9 points. Pascal Siakam with 11 points. Miles Turner with 12. Aaron Neesmith with 8. And Tyrese Halliburton still at 3 points. Tyrese Halliburton, we all know, can come alive at any point during the game. So Tyrese Halliburton having only 3 points right now, I'm sure the Indiana Pacers are not worried. It's really in the fourth quarter where you really got to start taking a look at Tyrese Halliburton and watching out. But Tyrese Halliburton is contributing in other ways. He has 3 rebounds and 3 assists. So he is contributing offensively, just not by scoring. Right now, the Indiana Pacers are down by 14. We got just under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Right now we're on commercial break. We got votes saying that the Pacers are going to win. Take a look at the team stats. Take a look here to see if this loaded properly. It did not. Okay. Okay. This is the TikTok chat there. Okay. The scoreboard. Okay. We bike. Oklahoma City Thunder up by 15. Just a little bit over 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Right now, Jalen Williams is taking free throws. Misses one. Misses the first. Okay, needs to get the ball back to Miles Turner. Miles Turner fakes a three. Gets it inside to Andrew Nemhard. Right in the paint. Easy bucket. SGA bring the ball back. Gets a screen by Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein in the paint to Alex Caruso. Easy money. Another steal by the OKC Thunder. Hartenstein to SGA. SGA searching. Gets the ball back. He's going 1-on-1 with... Oh, all the way around. Passing all the way around. Alex Caruso in the corner. Corner three. OKC up by 18. Tyrese Halliburton has it. Miles Turner, mid-range. Money. Off the pick and roll. Straight money off the pick and roll, man. SGA, mid-range jumper. Money. That mid-range is almost automatic by SGA. Tyrese Halliburton got it. Miles Turner. Oh, with the spin move. Back to Tyrese. Halliburton looking for Siakam. Caruso gets called for blocking foul. Pascal Siakam shooting free throws. Obi Toppin comes in. Lou Dort will get some rest. Pascal Siakam hits both free throws. It might be the first time in the entire series that he's hit both free throws. Okay, we got SGA with the ball. Gets a screen from Wiggins. Wiggins wide open, three. Money. Wiggins has been hitting every three-pointer he's taking the hands on. Siakam gets fouled again. Shea is just sucking in the defense in the paint, leaving everyone wide open. Wide open look for Wiggins. Pascal Siakam will shoot free throws again. Pascal hits the first one. Pascal Siakam has been a terrible free throw shooter this series, last series as well. Throughout the playoffs, he's been pretty bad. But he hit both free throws last time he was on the line. He hits both again. Pacers currently down by 15. Sorry, by 17. Oh, bad pass. Gets deflected. Indiana's coming back. Indiana showing life. Nembhard going to the paint. Deflected. Goes out of bounds. Pitched by Caruso last. Pacers will get the ball back. Halliburton, 27-footer. Misses. OKC gets the ball back. Oh. What's going on? Oh, Indiana's getting the ball. What are they saying? They're saying that the Thunder touched it last. It looks like that is facts. So Indiana gets the ball back. They got 12 to shoot. Halliburton trying to get to the rack. Obi Toppin's in the corner. Obi Toppin will take that three. Obi Toppin will miss that three. OKC gets the rebound. SGA will bring it back past half court. SGA tried to draw a foul. Misses the layup. In transition. Pacers got a wide open person. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard drives. Tyrese Halliburton on the corner. Floater. Money. Pacers are down by 15. Trying to close that gap again. Tyrese Halliburton has 5 points. Jalen Williams will draw some contact and will go to the line. Halliburton has not been shooting a lot this entire night. He's been looking to facilitate more than shoot. That's only his second field goal in the entire game. He hit 1-3 early in the game, and then that is his second field goal. Tyrese Halliburton needs to be a little bit more aggressive if OKC wants to come out of this 16-point deficit. Siakam comes out. TJ McConnell comes in. Who else comes in? Mathurin comes in as well. OKC has the same lineup on. Trying to rest Siakam for the fourth quarter or for a couple minutes, looks like. Tyrese Halliburton's looking for the wide open person. Gets stolen by SGA. SGA's on the fast break. Throws it up. Fouled by Toppin. SGA does not look happy at all. SGA just cussing out the ref 2 seconds ago. That man was cussing out that ref. He was not happy at all. Yeah, I think he felt that Obi Toppin fouled him a little bit too hard. SGA hits the first free throw. Yeah, Oklahoma City is looking to make a turnover any opportunity they can get, man. You turn your head against OKC, man. They got someone else on you ready to try to steal the ball from behind. All right, we will go to commercial break. Let's see what we got. Despite the couple of turnovers that the OKC has just forced, Indiana only has 11 turnovers. I mean, if you compare it to the last game, game 1, by halftime, the Indiana Pacers had 19 turnovers. So they're definitely reducing turnovers overall for this game. They only have 11. OKC has 9. So, you know, from a coach's standpoint, if you're looking at how the Indiana Pacers are playing, you at least got to say that they've been cleaning up the ball. They're not making as many mistakes. Because in game 1, Indiana, even though they won that game, they had 24 total turnovers, which is absolutely insane. You rarely ever see where a team has 24 turnovers against the best rated defensive team in NBA, and they win that game. But Oklahoma City, Indiana Pacers found a way to win. But even with the reduced turnovers, I think OKC has got Indiana figured out, at least through the first 3 quarters. Let's see right here. Pascal Siakam is leading scoring. Currently, Pascal Siakam is on the bench. He has 15 points for the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner has 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Andrew Nembhard has 11 points. And we got Tyrese Halliburton, who just hit his second field goal. He has 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. And then from the bench, pretty quiet game from the bench too. Benedict Mathurin with 5 points, CJ McConnell 3 points, and Obi Toppin 3. And if we look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, SGA currently has 22 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals as well. So SGA has been making, contributing in every single facet of the game. Rebounds, assists, steals as well. Chet Holmgren has 11 points. Chet Holmgren had a pretty big explosion in the first half, mostly in the first quarter, but he's been pretty quiet since then. And we got Jalen Williams with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Jalen Williams has had a pretty solid game so far. Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren have to have a strong game for the Oklahoma City Thunder to be able to win this. I think Jalen Williams has had a strong game consistently. Chet Williams started out from an offensive standpoint pretty strong in the first quarter, but it's kind of, gassed out a little bit since, but he's currently on the bench. And we got Alex Caruso and Andrew Wiggins. I think the story of this game is that the players coming off the bench for OKC have contributed quite a bit. Aaron Wiggins has been hitting a lot of wide open threes. He has 11 points, and Alex Caruso has 13 points as well. So you're getting a lot of production off the bench for OKC, which helps with this lead. OKC currently lead 82-64. And there's just a little bit over 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the NBA Finals Game 2. If we just started watching, man, I appreciate it. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who you got winning Game 2 of the NBA Finals. OKC. You have the OKC winning, or you got the Indiana Pacers winning. Put it in the chat. Let me know who you got winning. And on top of that, give your boy a like, subscribe, follow on any platform you're watching on, man. It definitely helps me in the algorithms. Appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subs. Let's go. SGA's been putting in work this game. 22 points. SGA is going to get his buckets. He had 38 points in game 1. He will shoot that second free throw right now. Money hits the second free throw as well. Tyrese Halliburton is currently on the bench. He's getting rest. So Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton are both on the bench right now. TJ McConnell, Mathurin, and Nesmith. Oh, Nesmith with a 3. Money. Ooh. Mathurin called for a foul. Both teams are in the bonus right now. SGA is at the free throw line. Both teams are in the bonus. SGA hits the first. SGA hits the second. Both money from SGA. Thunder lead 85 to 67. TJ McConnell will bring the ball up. Mathurin has it. He's being guarded by Wiggins. He gets a screen. Back to Neesmith. Neesmith tries to go to the rack, to the paint. Gets it out to Obi Toppin. Gets blocked, air ball. Back to Chet. Oh, wow. We got that punch blocked. Oh, yeah, that's goaltending. That's goaltending, man. That is goaltending. The refs actually missed that. That was actually a goaltending. SGA on Mathurin. SGA mid-range. Oh, looks just like Kobe, man. God damn. Footwork, everything. Look just like a carbon copy of Kobe, man. That's crazy. OKC up by 20. TJ McConnell hits a wide open jumper. Man, that's crazy. Literally just like a carbon copy of Kobe with the from SGA. Mid-range monster, man. That's crazy. Gotta kind of check your eyes and be like, yo, look at that, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Carbon copy, man. You can tell SGA is not very happy with these refs right now. He's not liking the contact he's getting from Neesmith on that last play. Alex Caruso is at the free throw line. He hits the first shot. Both teams are in the bonus. Wallace comes back in. The foul on Neesmith. Caruso hits a second shot. Neesmith. Ooh, another three from Neesmith. Neesmith is keeping the Indiana Pacers alive right now. He had 2 back-to-back threes. Oh, we got SGA. He's looking for that pick. Gets it from Chet Holmgreen. SGA for 3. Misses. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin's trying to cook Chet Holmgreen right now. Gives it back to Neesmith. Neesmith wants to take that 3. He gets fouled. SGA getting his 3rd. On that right side right there, Neesmith loves that 3-pointer. It's the first free throw. Misses the second free throw. Isaiah Hartenstein with the rebound. SJ to Harkenstein. Harkenstein to Chet. Woo! Alley-oop. Throws that shit down. OKC up 91. Oh, that's a foul. Damn near hugging the dude. Wiggins was damn near hugging Matherin. That's beautiful. SJ to Harkenstein. Harkenstein to Chet. Chet throws it down. Alley-hoop, man. That's beautiful. That double big lineup is working very well, extremely well for the OKC Thunder. They're able to extend that lead with that double big lineup while Tyrese Halliburton, Neesmith, and Pascal Siakam are getting rest. Been a lot of free throws in this game, man. Which I think benefits OKC because they're able to slow the game down a little bit, not allow Pacers to go on a multitude of runs or really get a flow. So I think it's smart on OKC to try to get to the free throw line as soon as possible and relegate the Pacers to the free throw line as well. You'd rather have the Pacers shooting free throws than shooting wide open threes getting dangerous. Woo! Chet Holmgren for three. Misses. Another turnover by OKC. Holmgren able to get the deflection. Blocking foul on Neesmith. We got just 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren shooting free throws. Hits the first bucket. Tyrese Halliburton checks back in the game. Indiana Pacers strategy is to bring everybody in bit by bit. They bring back Tyrese Halliburton, but Pascal Siakam stays on the bench. Looks like they're going to save him until the fourth quarter and bring him back in. SGA will check out. Give him some rest before the fourth quarter. Jalen Williams is also on the bench as well, too, resting. Chet Holmgren hits a second free throw. No more shot clock. Tyrese Halliburton has the ball. He will try to shoot the last points of the quarter. Neesmith gets blocked. Tries to step back for a three. Gets blocked by Lou Dort. Sorry, by Cason Wallace. Looks like Lou Dort, man. They both got dreads, man. There's 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Pacers are trying to inbound. They got to throw one up for the end of the quarter. Neesmith has it. He'll try to put up a floater. Miss. The Oklahoma Thunder lead 93-74 at the end of the third quarter. This game has gone pretty much how I predicted, except for the fact that I thought it'd be a lot closer up until the fourth. Looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder have made those defensive adjustments to be able to counter all the lines from the Pacers, all their different squads they've been putting out there. And they're looking to maintain this defensive lead, this lead up into the fourth quarter. OKC is not going to make the same mistake that they made in game one, where they let their foot off the gas or let the Indiana Pacers come back. But one thing to keep in mind is that Tyrese Halliburton just checked back in. He got a little bit of rest. And Pascal Siakam is still on the bench. He's getting rest as well, too. Pascal Siakam will be extremely important for the Indiana Pacers going into the fourth quarter. And the Pacers are going to want both Pascal and Halliburton on the floor together to be able to close this gap. Right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder lead 93-74. If you just started watching, man, I appreciate the watch, man. Give me a like, subscribe, follow whatever platform you're watching on. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot, man. Small creator looking to grow. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. Game 3 is on Wednesday. We'll be streaming that live. Appreciate anybody who's watching, man. If you just started watching, let me know who you think wins game 2. You got the Pacers coming back in the fourth quarter, like how they did in game 1? Or do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder will maintain this lead and be able to close it out and tie the series 1-1? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let's take a look at some of the stats for both teams. Let's take a look at some of the scoring. So currently, SGA leads scoring for the Oklahoma City Thunder with 27 points. Got Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams both with 15 points, solid contributions for the night. And the story for OKC and why they're up quite a bit is bench contribution. Alex Caruso, 15 points. Aaron Wiggins, 11 points. So great contributions from the bench. That double big lineup with Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, I think is being able to limit what the Indiana Pacers can do. OKC's been able to get to the line quite a bit in this game as well, which I think puts a wrench in the Indiana Pacers' flow. It doesn't allow them to go on a run. It doesn't allow consistency, and it slows the game down to a pace that I think works better for Oklahoma City. So far, that's been the story for this game. There's been a lot of free throws, especially in the third quarter for both teams, but I think OKC would rather play that way. Get the Indiana Pacers on the free throw line, get your points the hard way, especially because the Indiana Pacers aren't necessarily the best free throw shooting team, especially when Pascal Siakam's on the line. But so far, the Oklahoma City Thunder leading this game 93-74. We got one more quarter left. We're going to see how this thing goes, man. Let me know if you guys think the Indiana Pacers can come back from this deficit and come back and win the game like they did in game 1, like they did against the Cavs, like they did against the New York Knicks. Right now we're on commercial break, waiting for the game to come back. For the Indiana Pacers, again, just like game 1, it's a pretty balanced scoring effort. We got Pascal Siakam leading scoring again with 15, Aaron Nesmith with 14, and Miles Turner with 14, Nembhard with 11, and Tyrese Halliburton only has 5 points. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be the Pacer to watch to see if he can help close that gap. Tyrese Halliburton becomes dangerous in the fourth quarter. Let's see what happens. Shout out to anybody who's watching me on whatever platform you're on, man. I really appreciate it. Give me a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs. Give me a like, subscribe, follow, whatever. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. This is game 2. Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Let me know who you got in the chat. OKC got the ball. Like a turnover by the Pacers. Right now, SGA is resting. Jalen Williams is back in the game. Pass to Caruso, to Wiggins. Wiggins is going to the paint. Gets knocked out of bounds by the Pacers. OKC will get the ball back. There's only 1 second left on the shot clock right now. OKC has to catch and shoot. OKC got to catch and shoot. Walls gets blocked by Halliburton. Pacers get the ball back. Pascal Siakam will bring the ball up the court. To Miles Turner, back to Tyrese. To Turner. Woo! Turner slams that shit down. Oh my God. That's a way to get the momentum back. Oh my God. To Alex Caruso, Jalen Williams. Williams pulls up. Misses. OKC gets the rebound. Wiggins shoots 3. Misses. That heat check. Another offensive rebound. Another wide open 3. Money. Wiggins with 3 3-pointers off the bench. He's going crazy. Another turnover. Tyrese Halliburton lost it. Oh, another three? Don't tell me another three. Oh, he misses. But OKC gets the rebound again. Jalen Williams gets fouled. He's arguing with the refs or trying to plead with the refs, saying that he was trying to shoot the ball before he gets fouled. Wants to go to the line. Right now, Tyrese Halliburton has as many turnovers as he does points. He has 5 points, 5 turnovers. Alex Caruso, corner three. Miss. Rebound. OKC again. Caruso gets fouled. They're saying the bucket doesn't count. Or does it count? Oh, that's a nice no-look pass by Wallace. Wallace just did one of these. Okay, OKC gets the ball back. They inbound it. Oh. Oh, Williams tries to go up and gets blocked by Siakam. OKC gets the ball back. They got to shoot. Wiggins gets the ball up. Goes to Pacers. OKC is pleading that Turner touched it last. They're looking at the replay. Oh, the coach tried to challenge it. OKC's coach tried to challenge it, but OKC already inbounded that. And then Tyrese Halliburton with the floater in the paint. Now that can be important, man. This is how momentum shifts. Yeah, that was off Turner. So the refs made a mistake. That should have been OKC ball. Pacers just got some free points off that. Caruso puts it up, gets fouled by, was that Siakam? This is going to be a problem for the Pacers if Siakam's in foul trouble. Pascal Siakam might be in foul trouble. Yeah, Pascal Siakam has 4 personal fouls, which is not good for the Pacers. They're going to have to rest him at some point or take him out of the lineup. They do not want to avoid Pascal Siakam fouling out, and that will give OKC another advantage. Tyrese Halliburton. Got it. Mid-range jump shot. Tyrese Halliburton's taking more shots. Jalen Williams. Mid-range money. Tyrese Halliburton to Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam trying to go one-on-one on Jalen Williams. Miss. Okay, so he has it. Jalen Williams looks like he's going to take a... Oh, that three-pointer is way, way, way off. Okay, so he's trying to swarm, trying to create a turnover. I don't know about that. Looks like Nembhard stumbles as he's going into the paint. And he call a foul on Lou Dort, but I don't think that's a... Yeah, Andrew Nembhard just trips on his own shoe. That's not a foul, gang. That is not a foul. Halliburton yams it down in the lane. SGA is back in the lineup. Bum, 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 bum. Use this. Back on commercial break. Let's fix some of this. Okay. Aiden Clean Man cannot show the game, unfortunately. The stream will get taken down immediately if I show the game. We're doing a live stream reaction. That's it. Sorry to disappoint, gang. We cannot show the game, man. Y'all are gonna have to watch some sort of stream or something if you want to see the game. Yeah, y'all know what type of streams I'm talking about. Take a look at the score. Currently, OKC is leading in rebounds, 39 to 30 rebounds for Indiana Pacers. Turnovers, OKC has 10 turnovers. Indiana Pacers have 14. They're both shooting 34% from 3-point. And from field goal, OKC is shooting 47%, while Indiana Pacers are shooting 41.8%, pretty much 42%. Tyrese Halliburton has increased his scoring right now, but he still has a lot of turnovers. He has 11 points right now, 5 turnovers. That's going to be a big issue, 5 turnovers. At one point, he had as many turnovers that he did points. Right now, the Indiana Pacers are down by 20 with 8 points with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now, the Indiana Pacers have come back from a bigger deficit than this, but they have not done it against the number 1 defense. So it's going to be interesting to see, one, if OKC can continue to maintain his lead, or if 2, the Pacers will come back again like they did in game 1 and be able to close this one out. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder will be able to close this one out. I think they have their lineups to be able to counteract whatever the Indiana Pacers are doing for this game. But, you know, it's still anybody's game, man. Tyrese Halliburton is just starting to shoot and get a little bit more aggressive. He could easily hit a couple of threes back to back and close his 20-point gap within a couple minutes. Indiana Pacers could easily go back on a run. So we will see. We got just 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. There's over 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Indiana Pacers up by 19. Right now we got Jalen Williams on the free throw line. He will shoot 2. Right now the Thunder are in the bonus. Currently, the Indiana Pacers lead 1-0. Okay, Tyrese Halliburton will bring the ball up. Tyrese shoots a deep 3, 29 feet. Woo, money. Tyrese Halliburton is really starting to take those shot attempts, starting to be a little bit more aggressive. He did not take a lot of shots in the first half. Whoa. Wide open Wiggins. Hits it, money. Wiggins has been hitting 3-pointer after 3-pointer this entire game off the bench. If OKC Thunder win this game, Wiggins will get the game ball for his contribution off the bench. Miles Turner, 3. Miss. Pacers get the rebound. Wide open Obi Toppin from corner. Misses. Oh, they get the ball back. OKC had it, but they lost it. Pacers get the ball back. Mathurin gets it in the lane. Back to Obi Toppin. He got 13 to shoot. Ooh, almost a turnover. Knocked out of bounds by Jalen Williams. Pacers will get the ball back. 10 seconds to shoot. Mathurin has the ball right now. Mathurin. Fouled by Chet Holmgren. Mathurin will shoot free throws. Man, he's got to clean his glasses, you know what I mean? Shout out to anybody who just started watching, man. Whatever platform you're watching on, man, I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow. It helps me out a lot on all these platforms. We're on the road to 500 subs. We'll be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. Game 3 is on Wednesday. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can watch Game 3 in our live watch along. Alex Caruso comes back in the game. Jalen Williams will rest. And they're keeping Wiggins out there because Wiggins is just a 3-point monster right now. Wiggins has 17 points off the bench. All threes. They're full court pressing SGA. SGA is bringing the ball up. SGA gets a screen from Wiggins. Doesn't want it. He's going one-on-one. SGA pull up mid-range. Money. That pull-up is automatic from SGA, man. That mid-range spot from him is just pure money. Pacers got the ball. Obi Toppin to the lane. Misses. Gets knocked out of bounds by OKC. SGA just putting in some work, man. You can tell SGA just works on that relentlessly. OKC in the bonus right now. Toppin gets the ball. Back out to Mathurin. Lou Dort guarding Mathurin right now. Mathurin hits a shot. OKC up by 20. Calling for the pick and roll from Chet. Gets fouled. Mathurin has 4 fouls. Foul on Mathurin. SGA has 29. Oh my God. Oh my God. SGA will go to the free throw line. OKC is in the bonus. There's just over a little bit under 6 minutes left in the game. OKC has a pretty comfortable lead. But Indiana, we already know the Indiana Pacers, man. They're going to try and make that comeback. They're trying to close that gap. And they've done it before. Right now they got McConnell out. Pascal Siakam is resting. Tyrese Halliburton still on the floor. Jalen Williams is back out for OKC. Thunder are leading comfortably. The Thunder just want to extend that lead. SGA is putting in work on TJ McConnell right now. Alley-oop to Caruso. Caruso doesn't slam it. Caruso goes in the paint. Misses the layup. Ooh, nice pass by Halliburton. Ooh, Mathurin squeezes that in. That was a small hole to squeeze that in. Pause. Jalen Williams. Another bad turnover by OKC. All right, this is how the Indiana Pacers end up coming back, man. Okay. OKC steals. Looks like OKC really got to slow it down, man. They got to slow us down. 4 minutes left in the game. OKC lead by 20. Jalen Williams shoots 3, in and out. TJ McCollum has it. Halliburton with a corner 3. Fading. Got it. Money. Again, this is where the Pacers get dangerous. You think you got a pretty comfortable lead and all of a sudden it vanishes. OKC calls timeout. Now, this is where OKC kills you, man. OKC, there may be a 20, 15-point lead. You may think you got the game in the bag. Of course, it's a natural thing for each team to want to slow it down, to think you got the game. And before you know it, OKC pace fast. And they close that gap from 15 to 12, from 12 to 9 to 8. Before you know it, there's 2 minutes left in the game, 1 minute left in the game, and it's a 4-point game, 2-possession game. That's how the Pacers kill you. You fall asleep at the wheel because you think you've already got the game won, and they find a way to come back and close that gap. This is why the OKC coach took a timeout right now. He knows there's 4 minutes left, but there's still plenty enough time for the Indiana Pacers to be able to close that gap a little bit further. So he wants to make sure his players will not sleep at the wheel. You got to make sure you close the game off strong. Got to get the socials ready, you know what I mean? Got to get the socials ready. Those two, I think the Pacers can still win. Absolutely. The same thing happened against New York. New York was leading by what? I think it was 10 or 12 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter in game. I think it was 1 or 2. And New York essentially thought they had the game won. So they took their foot off the gas. Before you know it, Indiana Pacers close that gap. Then you get Tyrese Halliburton to hit that shot to send it to overtime. Remember that shot where he ran to the court, then ran back to the three-pointer and hit that shot to send it to overtime? And the Knicks got lucky because his foot was on the line. That would have been a game winner right there. So it went to overtime, but absolutely, I still think the Pacers can do it. Absolutely. And that's why the coach called that timeout. He knows that if the team continues to fall asleep at the wheel, that the Indiana Pacers will close that gap within 4 minutes. That is more than enough time for them to come back. They've done it plenty of times. So yes, I do think the Pacers could win. But I think that the OKC coach is smart enough not to make the same mistake again. And I think he'll most likely change the lineup again just to be able to combat whatever the Pacers have going on right now. Shout out to anybody who's watching, man. I really appreciate it. We're trying to grow on all platforms, man. Give your boy a like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're on. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. Game 3 starts on Wednesday. We're going to be streaming that one too. Bill says, if they win, do you think they could take the whole thing? If the Indiana Pacers take this game, then I think the Indiana Pacers will win the whole thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. If the Indiana Pacers win this game, that they will win the series, I think, in 6 games. Absolutely. That's why it is extremely imperative for the OKC Thunder to win this game if they want to have a shot. Because it's not even just about the make of the team, it's also about the psychology. You know, tying the series 1-1 going back to Indiana is completely different than being down 2 games. Oh, SGA and 1. You go down to a team like Indiana Pacers, down 0-2, going back home. Look at what happened to the Knicks. Now the difference between the Knicks and the OKC is that Tom Thibodeau, the former New York Knicks coach, doesn't make the proper adjustments to be able to combat what the Indiana Pacers are bringing to the Knicks. And the Knicks defensively aren't as strong as the OKC Thunder, who are the number one defense in the NBA. But I think overall, the Knicks, the Thunder and the Pacers play a smarter brand of basketball. Their coaches are better than the Knicks coach, which is why Tom Thibodeau got fired, man. If the Knicks, they needed to win the championship in order for that guy to keep his job. Alex Caruso, 3-pointer. McConnell, left-hander. But Ghost, I think that OKC has this. They got this one. I think they learned their lesson from the game one. They understand how different the Pacers are, and they're gonna do everything they can to maintain that lead. SGA is gonna continue to get to that paint. Right now, Tyrese and Pascal Siakam are sitting. It looks like they might be done for the game. Gotta post on the socials, man. Shout out to anybody who's watching, man. I really appreciate it. If y'all give me a like, follow, subscribe, whatever platform you're on. We're trying to grow. Road to 500 subs. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals, man. Follow me on all socials too. We're on Instagram, Facebook KI Basketball. Instagram, KI Basketball, letter H, letter Q. And letter K, letter I, Basketball, H, letter Q on Instagram. Facebook, letter K, letter I, Basketball. Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Keep It Basketball. Follow Boy wherever, man. Wherever you guys are, that's where I'm at too. SGA is coming out. They're pulling out all their starters. I think at this point we can be pretty confident that OKC will take game 2. Just a little bit under 3 minutes left. Around 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. OKC is up by 18. I don't think Indiana's coming back from this. With 4 minutes, maybe they had a chance, but not now. And OKC has pulled out all their starters. So have the Pacers. Halliburton and Siakam, Nembhard. Everybody's on the bench. Yeah, this guy's the toughest guy in the NBA, man. This guy knows MMA, all sorts of shit. You do not want to fight with Johnson, man. You do not want to with that dude. That dude is like, what, 6'6", 6'7"? Knows MMA or something like that. Dude. Yeah, there's one person you don't want to fight is that dude. That dude will bust your ass. SGA, Fire Knight, 34 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals. Jalen Williams, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. But the real story of this game coming off the bench, man, Alex Caruso and Andrew Wiggins, man. Alex Caruso scores 20 off the bench. Andrew Wiggins with 18 off the bench. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Shout out to anybody who's watching, man. Looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder about to tie the series 1-1. We got Mathurin still in the game. Anybody who is watching the stream, I appreciate it, man. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs. We'll be streaming Game 3 of the NBA Finals on Wednesday. And follow me on platform, man. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Keep it basketball. We'll be back soon, man. We'll be live streaming all games of the NBA Finals. And we'll be putting up some other content there soon, man. We're going to be following some more basketball news later in the year. This is going to be an extremely active and busy NBA offseason. There's a lot of rumored trades that are going to happen, one of them being KD. Kevin Durant is going to be traded this summer. And another potential big trade is Giannis. So be sure to stick around for some more news coming. We're going to be covering everything in the NBA offseason. OKC is going to tie the series 1-1. SGA with another 30-point game. SGA had 38 points in game 1 and now finishes with 34 points in game 2. So in terms of numbers, he's putting up some all-time numbers for NBA Finals right now. I think he's averaging, 36 points? That'd be a 36 or 35-point average. Okay. James Johnson with what looks like the final point of the game. Looks like OKC will run this one out. Okay, so it is official. OKC takes game 2 of the NBA Finals. Final score 123-107. And the series is tied 1-1. So let's post all of the socials. Now, this is a situation where the OKC Thunder got to be a lot more confident going back to Indiana for game 3. You drop one at home in the 0.03 seconds. But in reality, Thunder should have won that. So in the Thunder's head, they should have been up 2-0 instead of 1-1. And the way they win this game tonight, the defensive presence that they had, how everyone on the team contributed, even off the bench. You had Alex Caruso with 20 points. You had Wiggins with 18 points. He was hitting 3 after 3 after 3. If you're OKC going back to Indiana, you got to be pretty confident that you can adjust defensively to whatever Indiana's doing and that you can be able to steal one in Indiana. So we're going back to Indiana for game 3. Game 3 will be streaming live on Wednesday. OKC says, Ghost says, who do you think is going to take game 3? I think game 3, wait, hold up. 9 straight home game with 30 points, tied for longest. Oh my God. So there's just something that they just showed on the screen right now. This is SGA's 9th straight playoff game with 30 points. So he's tied with Wilt Chamberlain, which is absolutely insane. That's absolute insanity. But who do I think is going to take game 3? I think the Indiana Pacers might take game 3. But I think OKC will be able to steal one in Indiana. Actually, let me rephrase that. I think OKC might take game 3 in Indiana. I think they might steal one. I know they're going to steal one in Indiana. I just don't know which game it is. I think they'll steal game 3. I think they feel pretty confident about this game and about their adjustments. But I think Indiana will take game 4. But I think next game will be a lot closer than this game. This game, I think OKC found their rhythm and they didn't make the same mistake as they did in the game 1 where they took their foot off the gas. And they were able to close this one out. But I think for game 3, I think either game 3 or game 4, I think OKC will steal one in Indiana. I believe that. I feel like they're pretty confident. And you got to look at this game compared to game 1 as well too. Game 1, for all intents and purposes, OKC should have won. That's a game where Indiana Pacers had 24 turnovers. 24 turnovers, man. Like, not very often do you force 24 turnovers against a team being the number 1 defense and you lose that game. So somehow, some way, Indiana was able to stick in that game. But for all intents and purposes, OKC should be up 2-0 if they made those adjustments at the end. Obviously, they're not. It's tied 1-1. Who is going to take the whole thing? I would have said today if the Indiana Pacers found a way to come back and win this game, the Indiana Pacers would win this. But I think it'll be OKC in 7. I think this is going to kind of ricochet back and forth. Originally, before the series started, I said OKC in 6, just because defensively, I think they're the number 1 defense in the NBA. They had a historic defensive season. And on top of that, you know, they have the MVP, they have SGA, and they have a pretty deep team. Even coming off the bench, you saw today, Hartenstein, Caruso, Wiggins. You know, they have a pretty deep roster, and every one of the rosters is very good defensively. Oh, appreciate it, Ghost, man. I appreciate the follow, man. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so I think OKC. I said OKC in 6 at the beginning, but I think it might be OKC in 7, man. I think it might be OKC in 7. But I think they're pretty confident winning this game, that they can go to Indiana and steal one. And I think, at least from a coach's standpoint and from a player standpoint, that it just, you know, sometimes it just takes that one win. Sometimes the OKC Thunder start really slow. In the last series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, you know, they dropped the first game at home as well too. You know, it was a complete blunder. But after that first loss at home, they essentially swept the Minnesota Timberwolves for the rest of the game, you know? For the rest of the series. So I don't think it'll be that easy for the OKC Thunder against the Indiana Pacers. I think the Pacers will get one at home, but I think OKC will still win at home. But I think it will be 6 or 7 games, something like that. So yeah, and I think, you know, obviously if the Oklahoma City Thunder wins, then SGA will get MVP. One thing to keep in mind for everybody that's really important is that if SGA wins NBA Finals MVP, he will be the first NBA player to have the quadruple. So he will have won the scoring title for the NBA for this year. He'll have won NBA MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and then he will have NBA Finals MVP. Now, the Western Conference Finals and Eastern Conference Finals MVP were only introduced a couple years ago, but this will be the first time ever for one player to get the quadruple for all those accolades in one season. So if the if the Oklahoma City Thunder do win this series and win the NBA Finals, it will be a historic season for SGA, one of the most historic seasons ever in NBA history, at least from an award and accolade standpoint. So that's something else to keep in mind as well too. But yeah, I think this game, Oklahoma City did everything that they needed to do to be able to win. Everything that we said from the pregame, you know, Chet Holmgren was a presence early in the game. Jalen Williams had a really good game. Defensively, they were able to adjust what the Pacers were doing and counteract it, and they didn't allow the Pacers to go on any crazy runs. And then, you know, in the second half, when they went on that 19-2 run and extended their lead, from that point, all they needed to do was just maintain their defensive presence, be able to adjust to whatever Indiana Pacers was doing, whatever lineup they were putting out on the floor, And I think the OKC coaching staff and their players did a good job of maintaining that defensive intensity to be able to continue to have that lead. So yeah. But everybody who watched, man, I appreciate it, man. Give me a like, subscribe on any platform you're watching on, man. That was game 2 of the NBA Finals. We're going to be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. Next game is going to be on Wednesday. We're going to be streaming that live as well. OKC Thunder tied the series 1-1. And now we go back to Indiana for game 3. So yeah, man, we're going to be streaming the next game soon. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next stream, man. We're going to be out. Make sure to follow on all socials, man. Facebook, TikTok, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, whatever you're on, man. Up around that as well, too. Keep It Basketball. Look for @Keep It Basketball. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, same handle. Kick, Keep It Basketball. On Facebook, we are KI, the letter K, letter I, basketball. On Instagram, we are letter K, letter I, basketball. Letter H, letter Q, KI Basketball HQ. So yeah, go ahead and give your boy a follow, man. We're on the road to 500 subs on YouTube, man. So I really appreciate all the support from everybody. And I'll catch y'all for game 3. Anyways, peace out.